Hey, it's Dan here with Agitator Parts, and today I've got Craig Nice sitting here next to me. And today we wanted to show you our double agitator.
It solves a problem we're all too familiar with of product bridging in the tank above the meter. It doesn't matter if you have our meter or a competitor's meter, it doesn't matter. All of them bridge with certain crops, oats, grass, barley, any longer seeded crops. They all seem to stop flowing. Some fertilizers all in the tank, up in the transition area. The design of the tank is they got a vertical front and a slope back, and they meet right here, and the stuff just changes. That change of direction just kind of locks everything up.
Yeah, and it's something Craig and I have been working on for the last few years, and we've got quite a few of them in the field. They work well. It's a simple system that basically it's just another agitator shaft that sits on a riser, just clamps down right to either ours or an OEM or anyone's transition onto those flat bars there. It clamps on there. You have a second agitator. You can see these hairpins. We've got quite a few in this that we send along in this kit, but you don't have to use too many. You can kind of tailor to what you feel you need or you want to try. And it's just driven off of the same drive as the agitator that's in the meter already. All we do is we send with a longer bolt and then a longer agitator arm.
And this pin, when it rotates like this, just keeps everything moving nice and even into the meter.
That long length of this hairpin, it just kind of sweeps on both sides of the transition, and it just keeps the product moving, and that's what we were after.
The hairpin could even be put in multiple ways. We could put it in upside down to give you more higher if you wanted.
You don't have to use this many. We maybe only use one per run, but we send quite a few with.
It's pretty easy to install. We have a template that you hold alongside the tank, and you drill a hole through, and then you feed your shaft through. Put these on the transitions, like Dan said, it doesn't matter if it's our transition or any transition, that it fits on those verticals bars, and then these are up a little higher, so you don't have to worry about somebody accidentally stepping down and hitting your pins or your shaft or anything. I installed this 1.5 2 years ago on one of my 1910s, and we're planting grass. Prior to that, we'd throw a bag or two of CRP grass in and go plant, because it would just bridge. You'd set for a certain rate, you'd try to plant 10, 20 acres or whatever, and you should be empty, and you'd still have seed to let in when you hit that acre mark. With this, now we just dump totes in and fill the tank and go seed, and our acres comes out right with our seed we have. When we're supposed to run out, we run out. So the product keeps moving. It doesn't stop. It just works.
I know. Like you with your custom seeding, and like for me, I don't know how many times I just go and I have to double seed everything when I was, before we started adding this, because there would just be, I only put down 2/3 of what I should have, or something like that.
You don't know where it stopped at.
You're putting on such a low application rate a lot of times, but like you say, we would just dump in a few bags at a time, just so we can monitor it better. But
we have customers up in Canada putting these in their C-Series cars to go plant oats, because they're bridging. They seem to work. It just makes the drill work that much better.
It's a new product out for us this year. We've got a lot of testing on it now. It works well, and if you want to learn any more about it, you can go on to agitatorparts.com. They'll be available at any A&I parts dealer or John Deere dealer for the spring of 24. Thank you very much for watching.